Welcome to the live broadcast of Proctor Volleyball, Game 1 of the playoffs. Proctor Rails taking on High Falls Broncos.
This is our moment to soar. We is always greater than the me. Do it for the sister next to you. This is our chance to show the world who we are. It's time to start.
Looks like the Broncos are starting off the night serving. First serve in to Rodberg. Oh, and then tips it over. Big swing by the Broncos. That one's out. Rails score the first point of the game.
Serving for Proctor, number 15, Hannah
Lynch to serve for the Rails. Nice serve by Lynch. Broncos dig it up. Go for the set. Knocked or blocked by, looks like Manning and Henning.
number 13, Kelly Joy Manning.
Lynch to serve again. Another nice serve by Lynch. Broncos struggle. This is going to be a free ball for the Rails. Broncos pass that one over out of bounds. Rails go up 3-rip. Lynch still serving. Another nice serve by Lynch. Broncos shake. It has to be an ace for Lynch.
And we're going to see a point Rails on the ace by number 15, Hannah Lynch.
Lynch still serving for the Rails. And they serve by Lynch, puts it deep. Broncos shake it again.
Another ace and a point for the
And
Rails.
that's going to be a Broncos timeout early in the game. Got to work out some nerves earlier on in the game. And after the timeout, Lynch back to serve for the Rails. Broncos with a nice pass. Set, good swing with the Broncos back to Rodberg. And they're going to call.
Point for the Rails.
I think the Broncos in the net maybe. Not really sure on that one. Another nice serve by Lynch. Another ace by Lynch.
The ace and another point for the Rails.
Ooh. And Lynch with the serve. Deep. Broncos pop that one up. Not close to the net. Swing by the Broncos. Lynch puts their hands up to knock it up. Bumps it over. That's called a bump kill. Lynch is tearing it up. I think she has 3 aces and a kill as a setter. First kill of the game by Lynch, the setter. Another ace by Lynch.
Another ace for Hannah Lynch.
Lynch is on a serving tear right now. Another nice serve by Lynch. Broncos pop it up. Free ball for the Rails. Over to Manning, tips it over the net. Broncos in the set. That's going to be a, I thought they were calling double for sure on that one. Hemming tips one over. Broncos set it up, go for the swing. Big swing. I'm going to call that one out of bounds.
That's another point for the Reals.
You're not going to believe this, but Lynch is still serving. He's on a 9-serve streak right now. Swing by the Broncos. Tipped up by Henning, but couldn't keep it up. Broncos score their first point of the night. I think I jinxed it, I'm sorry.
Side out checking in and serving for International Falls, number 10, Global Wade.
Broncos with the serve. Serve it just a bit long. That one goes out of bounds. KK Hemming back to serve for the Rails.
Number 7, KK Hemming.
It's served by Hemming. Broncos pop it up. Not close enough. Free ball for the Rails. Back to Brown. Up to Lynch. Over to Rodberg. Rodberg fires one down the line. That's going to be point Rails. We're going to miss a serve because I played the replay, sorry. Broncos, free ball for the Rails. Hemming to Brown. Back sets. Sorry. Broncos try to get a free ball over. Doesn't quite make it. Point Rails.
That's another point for the Rails.
End of it. My bad. Hemming serving. Nice short serve by Hemming. Broncos pop it up. Set to the middle. Blocked by KJ. Another block by KJ. Twofer. Hemming back to serve again. Very nice serve by Hemming. Broncos, nice pass. Couldn't connect for a swing. Brown up to Lynch. Lynch to Manning. Off hands, out of bounds. Point Rails.
For the Rails, number 13, Kelly Joy Manderman.
Hemming to serve again for the Rails. Very nice serve. Nice dig by the Broncos. Big swing. Manning block again. Free ball for the Rails. Hemming to Brown. Backside Bandelin. Blocked by the Broncos. Point Broncos.
Serving for International Falls, number 2, Eva Kokesh.
These Proctor fans have heavy feet jumping in the stands, vibrating the camera. Brown over to Rodberg, swings hard. Broncos can't dig it up, point Rails.
Number 9, Reagan Rodberg. Checking back into the Rails, number 24, Alexis Bobo. Now serving number 13, Kelly Joy Manning.
Manning to serve for the Rails. Oh, right off the tape, Manning with an ace. Look at it, it's going to fall short into the net, hits the tape and goes over.
Kelly Joy Manning.
Manning to serve again. Another nice serve. Oh, I think it's going deep. Broncos put it in play. Swing by the Broncos. Down the line for a point.
Checking in for the Broncos, be number 18, Cameron Rasmussen. Now serving for International Falls, number 5, Peyton Grasshorn.
Broncos with the serve. Oh, nice. Right over the net. Rails. Looked like a pinball bouncing around. Get over the net somehow. Broncos swing. Puts it down for a point. Broncos, another nice serve. Hemming pops it up to Bandelin. Over to Vogel, sorry. Broncos swing. Look like it was going on. Hemming puts it back in. Bandelin over to Rodberg, who passes it backwards over the net. Broncos with a set. Tip it over. Right on the line. Point Broncos. Oh, here we go. Broncos to serve. Another nice serve. Brown to Lynch. Bump pass to Rodberg. Rodberg tries to cut it down the line. Hits the top of the net. Rolls it right down. That's a planned play.
Number 12, Ryan Ward, checking in and serving.
Ward and Jahola check in. Jahola back to serve. Oh, that's better. Oh, the nice serve. Broncos pop it up. Bump set. Spike. Jahola puts it up. That would have been out of play. Point Broncos.
Checking into the Broncos will be number 8, Michael Tomczak. Serving at number 21, Chesney Screen.
Broncos to serve. Right to Rodberg. Puts it up to Jahola. Jahola back outside to Rodberg. Swings hard. Off of a touch. It's going to be a point rails. Rodberg back to serve for the rails. Served by Rodberg. Broncos no problem putting that one up. Too far of a set over. Ward tips it over the net. Vogel tried getting that one. Fell short on the Broncos side. Ward to Jahola. Back set to Ward. Blocked. Ward pops it back up. Brown to Hemming, puts it over, free ball. Broncos tip it, one-hander. I don't know what they're calling on this one. They're going to call the Broncos in the net. That was chaotic. Rodberg serving for the Rails. Served by Rodberg. Broncos back set, swing. Rodberg puts it up front to Jahola. Jahola back set to Ward. Ward with a nice swing off hands. Broncos, very athletic play, chasing that one down. Jahola tried dumping one into the net. That was a great play by the Broncos. Holy smokes.
Now serving for the
Great effort.
Broncos, number 9, Lauren Masserova.
Broncos are serving. Oh, and it's Vogel. Vogel with the first dig over the net. Swing by the Broncos. Oh, they called it in. Oh, that was close. Those are the ones that are hard to let go when they get that close. Broncos in the serve. Nice serve to Hemming. Hemming pops it up to Jahola. Back to Hemming. Swings into the net. Point Broncos. Ooh. Serve to Brown. Brown to Jahola. Back sets Ward. Ward pass over the net. Broncos setting it up. Tries tipping it over. Vogel gets a hand on it. Hits it back up into the net. Point Broncos. Served by Brown. Oh, Reagan gets Rodberg gets the last second. Hits over to Hemming. Hemming over to Ward. Ward with a big swing. Off the hands of the Broncos. Lands on the Broncos side. Point for the Rails.
Number 12, Ryan Ward. Serving for the Rails will be number 24, Alexis Vogel.
Vogel back to serve for the Rails. Nice serve by Vogel. Broncos shanked that one for an ace. Vogel will serve again for the Rails. And a nice serve by Vogel. Broncos pop it up to the outside, swing off of hands, up to Jahola. Pass, Manaman wins the war at the net. Broncos free ball it over to Rodberg. Jahola goes outside to Hemming, swings off hands. Broncos pass it up. Free ball for the Rails. Wood to Jahola to Manning for the kill. Textbook play, pump set spike. Vogel to serve again for the Rails. Another nice serve by Vogel. Broncos for the back row set, I should say. Oh, right over to Jahola, puts it over on the first one. Big swing by the Broncos. Vogel pops up to Jahola, to Hemming. Cuts it. Keeps it in bounds. Brings us to a set point for the Rails.
For the Rails is number 24, Alexis Vogel.
Nice serve by Vogel. Broncos set it to the back row. Free ball to Rodberg. Up to Jahola. Over to Hemming. Hemming swings. That one goes in the net. Point Broncos.
Checking in with the Broncos will be number 14, Charlie Swanson.
Broncos a serve. Getting heckled by the Proctor crowd. Out of Rodberg lets that one go. Proctor wins the first set. 25-11. See you in a couple minutes. Back to live action here. The Proctor Rail International Stadium. Gymnasium. Loud screams hurts my ears. So the Rails are going to start off the second set by serving Mr. Brown, who started the game off with 9 straight serves. We're going to start the second set. And, here we go. They serve by Lynch. Broncos pop it up. Set to the front row. Free ball for the Rails. Rodberg up to Lynch. Manning swings. That one goes just a bit long. Point Broncos. Broncos take their first lead of the evening. Broncos serve. Brown, Lynch to Hemming. Broncos pop it up. Oh, I should have been a double. Brown, bump set to Hemming, tips it over the net. Broncos try to set something up. Big swing, hits Rodberg, pops it up. Brown goes outside to Hemming, free ball for the Broncos. Broncos, big swing, big block by Madden, and another block by Hemming. Broncos go for the swing again, tip it over. Vanley got a hand on it. Over the net, Broncos swing with the overpass and put it in the net. Point rails. Hemming back to serve for the rails. All tied at 1. Served by Hemming. Broncos pass, back row set. Oh, right over the net, nice swing. Brown with the back set to Hemming. Hemming puts it over the net. There's a double. Brown, Rodberg one-hands it. Hits the antenna, point Broncos. Oofta.
Serving for the Broncos will be number 2.
Broncos double their lead 2-1. That looks a little long. And it's going to be a point for rails. Manning back to serve. Vogel back in for the rails. Goes in for Brown. Manning's tough serve. Broncos dig it up. Swing. Hits the net. Drops on the rail side. Broncos go up 3-2.
Checking in for Falls, number 18, Cameron Rasmussen. Serving number 5, Pete Grasshorn.
Served by the Falls, right at Hemming. Brown one-hands it up. Vandalin, not going to make it. Point Broncos. Super close. Broncos to serve. Another nice serve. They call that one in right on the line. Broncos go up 5-2. Whew. Broncos still serving. Another nice serve by the Broncos. Pounding it. Brown passing to Rodberg. Lynch passes over the net. Free ball for the Broncos. Broncos setting it up. Nice swing. What a kill. Broncos go up 6-2. Proctor took the foot off the gas. Broncos are capitalizing on it. Proctor looks like they're on their heels right now. Another nice serve by the Broncos. To Brown, pass up to Lynch. Lynch to Vogel. Vogel swings, block. Lynch to Brown. Brown bump sets Rodberg. Rodberg swings, gets it over the net. Point for the rails.
Checking in for Proctor.
Johola in for Vandalin. Ward in for Lynch. Johola to serve for the rails. It's saved by Johola. Broncos setting it up. Oh, close to the net. That's going to be an antenna violation. Point rails. Johola to serve for the rails. Nice serve by Johola. Broncos pop it up. Up to the front. It's going to be a free ball for the rails. Brown to Johola. Over to Rodberg. Rodberg swings off hands. And point rails. And Johola with the serve. Whoosh. Broncos looking a free ball for the rails. That one's going to be a pass out of bounds. Rails tied up. Johola with a nice serve. Broncos swing, puts it deep. Hemming. Oh, Johola tries a one-hander. A little out of the range. Got a hand on it, but tipped it out of bounds. Point Broncos.
Checking in for the Broncos, number 8, Pepper Townsend. Serving number 21, Chesney Street.
Broncos to serve. They serve to Hemming. Pass up to Jehola. Sets it right in the middle for Vogel. Close one. Big swing by Vogel. Ties it back up. Rodberg back to serve for the rails. Served by Rodberg. Broncos pop it up. Out of the set. Big swing. Rodberg pops that one up. Overpass. Tipped straight down by the Broncos. Woo! Nice swing by the Broncos. They served by the Broncos. Look a little deep, but no more chances. Vogel tips it over. Broncos handle it. Free ball over to Hemming. Back to Jehola. Back to Hemming. Tips it over. Broncos pop it up. Swing by the Broncos goes in the back row. Rodberg up to Jehola. To Ward. Ward swings. Broncos keep it in play. Broncos tip it over. Brown. Jehola. Back set to Rodberg. Tips it over. Diving play by the Broncos to keep it in. Vogel at the net. They're going to call the Broncos in the net on that one. Point rails.
Checking back into the rails, number 13, Kelly Joy Manning, serving for Proctor, number 24.
And Vogel serving for the rails. It's served by Vogel. Nice pass by the Broncos. Big swing. Off hands. Point Broncos. And Vogel comes out. Brown goes in.
Checking in and serving for Brown, who is number 14, Jeremy Swanson.
They served by the Broncos at Rodberg. Rodberg pass up to Jehola over to Hemming. Hemming with a swing. Broncos setting it up. Big swing. Blocked by Hemming and Manning.
Number 7, KK Hemming.
Block was awarded to Hemming. Big block. Point rails.
Checking in and serving will be number 15, Anna Lynch.
Lynch and Vanderlyn check back in. Lynch to serve. They served by Lynch. Broncos with an overpass. Oh, Rails with an overpass. Back to Rodberg. To Lynch, to Vanderlyn with a swing off hands. And that one's going to fall for a point for the Rails. And Lynch with the serve. Another nice serve by Lynch. Broncos in the back row. Nice swing. Brown. Rodberg tries to get to the front. Hemming tips it over the net. Broncos send over another free ball. Brown. Lynch back to Vanderlyn. Swings off the hands. Point rails.
With the point for the Rails, number 18, Delaney Vanderlyn.
Lynch serving again for the Rails. That one fell a little short. Point Broncos.
Checking back in for the Broncos, number 21, Chisney Screen, serving with number 10, Willow Wade.
And served by the Broncos. Hemming up to Lynch. To Manning. Oh, nice dig by the Broncos. They're going to send it back over. Soft swing. Lands on the rail side. Point Broncos. Got the Rails on their heels. And they serve by the Broncos. Hit to Brown. Lynch goes outside the man and then puts it down for the kill.
Perfect kill for the Rails, number 13, Kelly Joy Manning. Serving the number 7, KK Hemming.
Hemming back to serve for the Rails. They served by Hemming. Broncos overpass. No. Pass into the net. Point Rails. I mean to serve for the rails again. Another nice serve. Broncos pass it up. I thought it was going to be a swing. It was a tip. Thumb set to Roderick. Swings hard. Broncos put up towards the front. One-hander over. Vandalin puts it back over. Oh, a lot of overpass by the Broncos. Vandalin again puts it down. Point rails. Rails waking up a little bit after a slow start in the second set. End of there, nice serve. Broncos with a swing. Oh, that one almost went in. Oh. Henry put that one straight up. Brown had a tough time tracking, it looked like, and put one in the fans. Point Broncos. Nice serve by the Broncos. Brown pops it up to Lynch. Lynch with a bump set to Roderick. A little too close to the net. Point Broncos. Nice serve by the Broncos. Brown up to Lynch. Lynch back set to Bandolin. Off hands. Broncos play it to Roderick. To Lynch. Lynch back up to Roderick. Swing off hands. Point rails.
Checking back in for the rails, number 24, Alexis Vogel. Now serving number 13, Kelly Joy Manning.
Manning to serve for the rails. Nice serve by Manning. Broncos pop it up into the net. Nice play. Free ball for the rails. Vogel to Lynch. Back set to Ward. Off hands, Broncos play it. Broncos in set, swing into the net, point rails. Manning to serve again for the rails. Nice. I always said nice serve, looked good, hit the net, point Broncos.
Checking back in for International Falls, number 18, Cameron Rasmussen. Serving at number 5, Peyton Gressler.
Broncos to serve. And it's a missile right at Henry. Bump set by Brown to Roderick. Roderick tips it over. Broncos go on the attack. Tip it. Brown puts it back up to Lynch. Lynch back set to Bandolin, puts it over. Broncos hold on to that one. Free ball for the rails, one-handed by Vogel. Lynch bump set to Roderick. Roderick tips it over. Broncos going to attack again. Free ball over. Lynch back to Brown. Brown tips it over. Oh! Broncos big swing, blocked by Roderick, but out of bounds. Point Broncos. Broncos back to serve. Another nice serve. That one was long. Point for the rails. Jahol and Ward check back in.
For the rails, number 12, Ryan Ward. Checking in and serving will be number 6, Izzy Jahol.
Jahol to serve for the rails. Serve by Jahol. Broncos pop it up. The front row swing into the net. Point rails. Jahol, very nice serve. Nice pass by the Broncos. Big swing, big block by Rodberg. Ooh. That's a big swing. Jahol serves in for the rails. It's served by Jahol again. It's serving C by the Broncos. Broncos swing. Lot of bounds. I was going to say way out of bounds, but it wasn't way out, so it came out a lot of bounds. Broncos take a TV timeout. Trying to regroup. Back here in 52 seconds. Broadcast brought to you by WLSSD, where we take crap from everyone. Back to live action. Jehola to serve again for the Rails. Nice serve by Jehola. Broncos, nice pass. Swing coming. It was a tip. Back row is set to Hemming. Hemming, back row attack, puts it over the net. Broncos swing. Jehola tips it up in the air. Hemming chasing it down. Ooh, falls on the rail side. Point Broncos. Well timed timeout. Nice serve by the Broncos. Hemming puts it up to Jehola. Jehola puts it close to the net. Robert tips it over for a point. The underhand tip kill. It's a new fad. Robert to serve for the Rails. It's served by Rodberg. Broncos push it up, put it up to the net. Two-hand tip over, free ball to Jehola. Outside to Hemming. Hemming swings. Nice dig by the Broncos. Sets it back. Free ball for the Rails. Ward up to Jehola. Back to Ward. Tried tipping it over. Not enough mustard on it. Point Broncos. Broncos back to serve. Nice serve. Brown up to Jehola. Outside to Hemming. Pounds one. Broncos put it up. Swing by the Broncos deep. Brown to Jehola. Back row set to Rodberg. More of a tip over than a swing. Broncos swing goes over to Hemming. Jehola right to the middle to Vogel. Vogel swings. Blocked by the Broncos. Brown got a hand on it. A little too far out of bounds for him to get to. Broncos to serve again. They serve by the Broncos to Brown. Jehola out to Hemming. Hemming swings off hands. Falls for a point.
And this making the point, number 7, K.K. Hemming. Serving for the Rails, number 24, Alexis Bobo.
And Vogel serve for the Rails. Just a bit deep. Puts it out of bounds. Point Broncos.
Checking in for the Broncos, number 14, Charlie Swanson.
Broncos back to serve. Oh, the Rails screen didn't affect her. Hemming puts it up to Jehola. Jehola sets Robert. Robert swings out of bounds. That one goes. Point Broncos. Broncos will serve again. Another nice serve. Hemming pops it up to Jehola. Jehola middle set to net and then tips it over. Broncos with a set. Two-handed tip over. Jehola pops it up. Brown bumps it over to Hemming. Tips it over. Broncos diving everywhere. Free ball for the Rails. Jehola middle set to Manning. Swings hard. Goes out the Broncos' hands. For a point for the Rails.
Number 13, Kelly Joy Manning. Checking in for the Rails.
Daniel and Lynch check it back in. Lynch to serve. 2 aces and this set's over. Let's see if she can do it. And 1. Skinny and Broncos popped it up. Well, they didn't get it over though, so that kind of counts for a prediction. Halfway there. Lynch serving set point for the Rails.
Serving game point for the Rails, number 15, Hannah Brown. Or Hannah Lynch.
Oh. And Lynch. Prediction. And oh, they got it over. Lynch, Manning tips it over. Broncos pop it back up. Close to the net. Broncos pass it out of bounds. Rails win set number 2, go up 2-0.
Your Rails number 2, now lead 2-0.
And we'll spend the next couple minutes here going over the highlights from that last game. Sit back and enjoy. Back to live action. Broncos with the first serve to Brown. Brown to Hemming. Ball falls. First point awarded of the third set to the Broncos. They serve. And a nice serve by the Broncos. Rodberg, the pass a little too deep. Back to Rodberg. Rodberg with a swing. Went for fingertips. Broncos send it over and one. Brown sets it up to Lynch. Lynch to Mananen. Big swing. Nice dig by the Broncos, but it goes off the net and out of bounds. Big swing by Mananen.
Number 15, Hannah Lynch.
Lynch back to serve for the Rails. Nice serve by Lynch, puts it deep. Broncos, over the net.
With the point,
Mananen
13, Kelly Joy Mananen.
tips it straight down for a point for the Rails. Lynch to serve again. Very nice serve by Lynch. Broncos close to the net again. They put it over free. Hemming tips it over to Lynch. To Mananen. That one went a bit long. Point Broncos.
Checking back in for international calls, number 21, Chesney Screen, serving at number 10, Lola Wade.
Broncos will serve to Brown. Brown close. Oh, Lynch pops it up to Hemming. Hemming tips it over. That was going to fall. Brown one-hander to Bandolin. Bandolin bump set over to Hemming. Swings with a kill. Bandolin with a set assist. A bump set. Nice. Hemming with the kill and back to serve for the Rails. Served by Hemming. Broncos having trouble handling it. That is not going to make it over. Point Rails. Hemming to serve for the Rails again. A short one. Broncos put over and one. Lynch to Brown to Bandolin into the net. Point Broncos.
Now serving for the Broncos, number 2, Nima Kokesh.
They served by the Broncos to Hemming, up to Lynch. Lynch goes wide to Roderick. Roderick tips it over the net for a point. Looked like a little too tight. Gives her the old left-handed underhand tip. Told you that's coming around. New fad. Manning back to serve for the Rails. Served by Manning. Broncos can't control it, shake it into the crowd. Well, that's going to be an ace for Manning. Manning is serving in for the Rails. Another nice serve. Broncos put it over and one. Oh, bump kill for the Broncos. First hit over the net. Bump kill.
That was it?
That was in.
Cameron Rasmussen. And number 5, Peyton Grasshorn.
I know, but
Broncos with the serve. They served to Brown. Brown to Bandolin, one hands it to Vogel. Passes over for a free ball. Broncos set up, swing, blocked. Oh, miscommunication by the Rails. Lands just out of bounds in front of them. Point Broncos. Really sloppy. Broncos to serve again. Nice. I almost said nice. I caught myself. That was in the net. It's a point for the Rails.
Checking back in for the Rails, number 12, Ryan Ward. Checking in, serving.
Ward back in.
Will be number 6, Izzy.
Jahola back in, and she'll be serving for the Rails. They serve by Jahola. Broncos can't control it. That's going to be an ace for Jahola. Jahola back to serve again for the Rails. That one's in the net. Point Broncos.
Checking in for the Broncos, number 8, Piper Tomzak. Serving number 21, Chesney Screen.
Broncos to serve. There's a nice serve to Hemming. Hemming tips it up to Jahola. Jahola to Vogel. Puts her down for a kill. Nice swing.
Alexis Vogel. Now serving for Proctor will be number 9, Reagan Rodberg.
Rodberg back to serve for the Rails. They serve. Broncos set up, two-hand pass over. Miscommunication again by the Rails. Falls between 3 Rail players. Point Broncos.
International Falls.
Someone's got to go.
Lauren Masarova.
Broncos with a nice serve. Rodberg up to Jahola. Jahola bump set to Hemming. Puts it over. Broncos with the set swing. Rodberg pops up. Jahola goes back row set to Rodberg. Tried tipping it over into the net. Point for the Broncos. Woo! Rails are getting a little lax. It's a daisical. Nice serve by the Broncos. Robert up to Jehola. One hands it back into play. Ward can't get the free ball over. Broncos tied up at 9. Broncos to serve. Another nice serve by the Broncos. Rodberg up to Jehola. Over to Hemming. Swings off hands. Broncos send over 1. Broncos send over 1. Wait, I already say that? Either way, Hemming put it down for the point.
Checking back in for Proctor.
On the overpass.
Kelly Joy Manning serving number 24, Alexis Vogel.
Vogel back to serve for the Rails. Serve by Vogel puts it deep in the Broncos half of the court. Broncos swing. Off hands in the front, lands on the Proctor side. Broncos tied back up at 10.
Checking back in for the Broncos, number 14, and serving Charlie Swanson.
Broncos to serve. It's served by the Broncos. Brown up to Jehola. Jehola sets Ward. Ward tips it over. Oh, Broncos pop it back up. Free ball for the Rails. Back to Rodberg. To Jehola. Outside to Hemming. And whoa, she fell in the net. I guess Falls is in the net first. Hemming for sure was in the net. She's on the wrong side. Okay, Broncos get that one. Interesting. That was deep. Rodberg up to Jehola. To Mannanen, big swing off hands. Goes out of bounds. Point Rails. Bandolin and
Checking in for the Broncos.
Lynch back in.
Leaning Taylor checking
Lynch will be
in
serving for the Rails.
Number 19, Delaney Mandolin checking in and serving number 15, Hannah Lynch.
Lynch with a nice serve, puts it deep in the zone. Broncos setting up an offense, 2 hands it over, foul still on the rail side, point Broncos. Tips it over for a kill.
Checking back in for the Broncos, Chesney Screen serving number 10, Lola Wade.
Broncos with the serve, right to Rodberg. Up to Lynch, Lynch to Mannanen, swings, tip, and point Rails.
With the kill, number 13, Kelly Joy Mannanen.
Hemming back to
Serving
serve.
the Rails, number 7, KK Hemming.
It's served by Hemming deep, and that's going to be an ace for Hemming. Hemming with another nice serve. Broncos pop that one up. Put it over Rodberg to Lynch. Lynch back set to Bandolin. Bandolin over the net. Broncos going to send over under a free ball maybe. Point Rails. Hemming back to serve for the Rails. Short one. Nice serve. Broncos pop it up. That probably could have been a double. Ever calling those yet this game. Lynch outside to Rodberg. Rodberg swings down the line. That's going to be a point.
And the kill, number 9, Raven Rodberg.
And Hemming back to serve for the Rails. Nice serve by Hemming. That's going to be another ace.
Checking in, number 8, Piper Tomzak. Also checking in number 19, Morgan and Devons.
Hemming back to serve again for the Rails. Broncos pop it up. Swing. Nice swing over the net. Hemming puts it up. Lynch goes outside to Robert again. Pounds that one for a kill. That was nice. Huh? What? Sent? Short serve by Hemming. Big block by Mannanen. And they're going to call Proctor in the net. Call Mannanen in the net on that one. Look at a good block.
Now serving at number 2, Eva Kokesh.
Nice serve by the Broncos. Hemming puts it up to Lynch. Lynch over to Robert. Robert swings hard off hands. Broncos setting up the offense. Swings Hemming back up to Lynch. To Rodberg. Off hands again. And that was going to be a free one over. Oh, finds the back corner. They call a touch and point Broncos. That was close. Whew. Broncos to serve. Right at Brown. Brown up to Lynch. Lynch outside to Robert again. Robert tips it over short. Caught the Broncos on their heels. This one light. For a point. Mannanen back to serve. Vogel back in for the Rails. It's served by Mannanen. Actually an ace for Mannanen. Nice serve by Mannanen. Another ace by Mannanen. That was a missile. Really nice serve.
Checking in for the Rails, number 3, Haley Kearney. Checking in for the Broncos, number 8, Piper Tomczak.
Mannanen to serve again for the Rails. Puts it deep. Broncos pop it up. Broncos on the offensive swing. Put that one pretty deep. Point Rails. Mannanen is still serving for the Rails. Another nice serve. Broncos having a tough time handling their serve. Broncos tip it over to Rodberg. Rodberg to Lynch, back to Rodberg, puts it down the line for a point. Rails up by 8. And we're going to timeout for the Broncos. After that brief intermission, Mannanen still serving for the Rails. Another big serve by Mannanen. Whew. Broncos just thought sent it over free. Little miss hit. Lands on their own side. Point Rails.
Checking in for the Broncos, number 5, Peyton Grasshorn.
Manning still serving for the Rails. Another nice serve. Broncos pop it up to the outside. Free ball over. Manning to Lynch to Vogel. Tips it deep in the corner for a point.
All right, Rails fans, this is where you get on your feet and make some noise because this is
game and
match point.
set and match point for Manning. What are the chances she gets an ace on this? I'm going to say yes. She's on fire serving right now. Yeah, called it. Thanks for watching. Here's some highlights of that last game. Manning right up the middle. All drivers. Where's the other one? Let's see here. Oh, it's backwards. There's Manning's big serve. And let's check out this one. Vogel puts one straight down. This is the last one I got, I think. I don't know what one this one is. Robert. Oh, that was a big one.